Hola, bienvenidos.
Welcome to beautiful Rosarito.
Buenos dias, good morning country collectors. We have had such a blast getting to know and explore the Baja Peninsula with you, which is why we are sad to say this is gonna be our last video from here.
But we are going out with a party as we are in Rosarito, a beach town known for its nightlife. But before we show you around, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future adventures.
Let's start with where we're staying. We booked this spot on Airbnb for $59 per night. It has a nice open living room and full kitchen, as well as 2 bedrooms and a full bath.
All right, let's head out and grab some food to start. Welcome to Tacos el Yaqui. This place has been an icon here in Rosarito since 1984. Do you hear that magical sound right there? The chop, chop, chopping of the arrachera flank steak. They actually grill it over local mesquite wood. Then they take a flour tortilla, put some cheese on it, onions, beans, salsa, guacamole, and some love, and create this right here, their famous perrone. We've been here 3 times this week already, and I just cannot get enough of them. They're delicious and huge. This thing weighs like a pound in my hand. Let's jump into it. Wow. That is steak-tacular. Seriously, you can actually see the juices dripping off of the taco right there. That steak is so tender. There's some spice from the salsa and guacamole, and man, those onions just give it a nice little crunch. You have got to come down here and try this out. Behind me here is the Maestro de Parrilla, the grill master, Benny. He said to get here early because sometimes the line can actually be down the street. You could be waiting an hour or an hour and a half, which would be worth it. But you know, I want to eat my tacos when I want them. So get down here, try it out, come and see Benny. And you know what? If you enjoy what he's doing for you, leave the staff a tip because they are doing magic work here.
Yes, gracias, Benny.
Gracias.
Adios, thank you.
Thank you. All right, now that we are fully satisfied, why don't we head to the beach, because I know that's what y'all are waiting to see.
Oh, that is a great idea.
Welcome to the beach. It's absolutely stunning. But before we get down there, I want to talk about this right here. As you can see, we are up above. We are on a pier right here that extends out. Unfortunately, right now it is closed, so you can't go all the way to the end, but you can still enjoy this view from up here. This pier is actually attached to the Rosarito Beach Hotel, which was established in 1924. It has 3 towers, over 500 rooms. It is absolutely gorgeous. Even if you don't stay there, you can still head into the restaurant and get something to eat or drink. Something really interesting that we learned was that many Hollywood elite stayed right here in this hotel, including Frank Sinatra, John Wayne, Marilyn Monroe, Rita Hayworth, and much more. So it is a historic place. You definitely gotta stop by here. And at the beginning of the pier here, there is a cafe. We just ordered some drinks. Adam went with a cappuccino and I got a mango smoothie, and let me tell you, this is delicious. And we just noticed on the back here, they also serve breakfast and they have some sandwiches. So this is definitely a wonderful spot to come, you know, to get that great view of the beach up here. It's a nice perspective. Come enjoy some time with a loved one or just by yourself.
And you may have noticed Heidi's wearing a long sleeve right now. That's because it's a little bit chilly out. We're here in January and it's the off season here in Rosarito. A lot of people might avoid a destination when it's not warm, especially at the beach. But you know what? I like coming to a place when it's like this because the prices are lower. There's always a seat at the bar. You don't have to wait in line to go into the good restaurants. Yes, it's nice to come to the beach when it's hot and there's crowds and the music's pumping at the club. But right now has its own charms and I really enjoy it.
All right, we could stay up here all day, but we still have a lot more to show you. So let's go head down to that beach.
Now we can really say, welcome to the beach. And they just cued the music when we got here.
Since Rosarito is located just 1 hour from the US-Mexico border, it is a popular spot for tourists and locals alike looking to come have some fun in the sun, and what better place to do that than the beach. And make sure to come down here and walk underneath the pier too. It's really cool to look up and just see the structure above. And over here to the left, it looks like there's a lot of condos and waterfront homes. And just in front of us here,
there are people riding horses just on the edge of the water. I mean, what a beautiful place to do it. We've been walking around on the beaches and people have been like, horse rides, and we haven't done it, but you will see large groups of them as well as some little ponies.
Yeah, there's actually some right over here. They have mini horses. Mini, not mini. And they have mini.
Mini horses.
It's really fun here. People are just hanging out under the pier. There's a photo shoot going on.
It's somebody's quinceañera.
Yeah, and you can see the waves coming in. It's gorgeous, but let's keep heading down. And something else I really love about this beach is the type of sand. It's super soft here. And how about the wideness of this? It goes on forever. As you can see, we are just thoroughly enjoying this, and we know you are too. You will too. And we hope you're enjoying it too with us.
$20 por cuánto tiempo?
20 minutos.
Okay, so they also have massages here right along the beach. It's $20 for 20 minutes, and this lady has got some magic fingers.
Yeah, muy fuerte.
Oh, muy bueno. Oh, she's going behind me. Oh, yeah.
Hey, lady, he's mine.
Yeah, hey, I got a lady. Boy, this lady's good. I might have to take a break. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. And as you're walking down the beach, you will see umbrellas, chairs, and tables. The prices seem to range between 200 and 300 pesos for the day. There's also some food stands set up where you can get some drinks or snacks. Behind me here is where the clubs begin. Club Iggy, Corona Club Bombay, and the Big Daddy, Papas and Beer. It's the size of a city block, which means a ton of partying goes on there. Right now, it's the off season, so there's not a ton of people around, but I did come down here the other night, and man, the streets are lit up. All the trees are wrapped in these lights. There's people hanging out in the road, having drinks. Live music is going on, and they even have some food stands if you get hungry. It's definitely something you have to do if you come down here. As you walk down the beach, there's lots of people that come out. They're not pushy, they're just enthusiastic because they want you to have a good time. What's your name?
Leo.
Leo.
Leo is my name.
Come
Nice
down
to
here.
meet you.
Come down here and see Leo. He will
Nice
take
to
care of
meet you.
you.
Memories from Rosarito. Blue Biggies. Welcome.
And it seems like Sundays are the day to be down here. We were down here yesterday and the day before, and it wasn't quite as busy. You know, in Mexico, Sundays are the day for family. So everyone is just out here enjoying themselves. They also have some churros, a churro stand, as well as...
They look terrific.
as well as elotes. So there are a lot of options to have fun here.
Oh, for sure. And they're selling bracelets and just people having a good time. You get your hair braided.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
You
Wait.
get your hair braided.
Why not? Because I don't have any hair. And it never ceases to amaze me seeing pigeons on the beach. Though, if I was a pigeon, I'd want to be a beach pigeon, so I guess it makes sense.
Same. All right, we are now gonna head up this street towards the main road in town. There's some more bars, restaurants, and clubs along the way, so come along. And as we were walking up the street, we saw this huge photo here, and we asked one of the promoters when this beach fest was here, and he said it was in August. It's 2 3-day weekends in August. Look how many people are here. It is the party of the year, so if you're interested, definitely come here then.
And like I said, as you're walking into town, you will pass a lot more clubs and bars like this one right here, Cocoa Beach. We ran into one of the promoters and he showed us some wristbands. He said for $35 you can drink unlimited from 4 in the afternoon till 2 in the morning.
That's so dangerous.
That sounds like ridiculous danger. That might be the off-season price, because again, that seems like a very affordable unlimited drinking price.
Right?
So
Yeah.
I don't know, but when you come down, it's definitely something you should check out.
We turned left on the main street and found ourselves here in Pueblo Plaza. And let me tell you, this is like its own little town, and it feels like worlds away from where we just were at those clubs on the beach. It has so much character here, very unique architecture and style. There's a lot of galleries as well as restaurants like Susana's, Patagonia 1829, which is an Argentinian restaurant, and Fabiola, and so much more. Adam also popped in La Via Cafe the other day and got a cappuccino, and how was it?
It was so good.
Yeah, he really enjoyed it, and I think they have a resident dog there as well.
Might be a Scotty.
Yeah, yeah, might be theirs, might not be theirs, but he was really cute. Seems like they have a little pop-up shop here as well, so yeah, I think we're gonna be coming back for dinner. I think it's safe to say that.
Let's do it.
So this is a really cool spot. When you're in Rosarito, definitely check it out. Just down the road here is the restaurant El Nido. A lot of people have told us that we need to check this place out. It's a wonderful steakhouse here, so if you're looking for some carne, some flavorful steak in your future, this could be the spot.
And the outside here is covered in this really unique decor of wagon wheels, as well as some super old school carts right here. Never even seen something like that. It looks like the wheels are like hand carved. And just a little bit farther down past the restaurant is the Artisans Market. They have so many beautiful things here, including souvenirs, as well as some other handmade crafts. Let's head inside and check them out.
And as we're walking through, it feels like we have been transported yet again. It's just like this labyrinth. It goes back a city block.
And it's so quiet in here.
I know. You can't hear anything but us.
That was fun, but let's head down to the park and see what's going on. It's a Sunday, so there's probably gonna be a little bit of action. Come along. Before we get to the park, I just have to pop in here and grab some money from the ATM. In Mexico, there's two banks that we use, the Citibanamex as well as the Banco Azteca. Not only do they have reliable ATMs, but they only charge about 31 pesos per transaction. So it's a really good deal, and you can take out up to 6,000 pesos most of the time. So I'm gonna run in, just wait here for 1 minute. Don't look at my password. That went great. Now we're gonna go make it rain in the park. Let's get going.
Wow, Adam was right. The park is going off now. There are people just grooving. They are dancing to cumbia. So inside the park, right next to it, is IMAC, which is the Municipal Institute of Art and Culture here. So they put on some workshops and classes. If you want to come down and check out their schedules, they have them posted on the window. Also in the park there, they have a whole playground that the children have really been enjoying, and also some vendors set up so you can get food here as well. And I can't forget this, there is some incredible art. And speaking of art,
while you're walking around the city, make sure to keep those peepers peeping, people, because there is beautiful art like this all over and around so many corners. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen so much, but you know what they say, distance makes the art grow fonder.
oh my gosh.
Just a few steps away from the park, you will find yourself back on this gorgeous beach.
And it looks like the sun is about to set. It's only like 4 o'clock. That's how early it goes down during the winter.
Just so you know, this is my best sun of the day right here, the golden hour. You like that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't be so modest. But before we sit down and enjoy the sunset with you, we are gonna hop back to yesterday where we dined on some lobster in Puerto Nuevo, which is a lobster village.
Did you hear that correctly? A lobster village. Have you ever heard of something so wonderful before?
I had to tell Adam he couldn't talk about it anymore because he's been bugging me for a month to go there.
She forbade me from saying the word lobster village.
Yeah.
Lobster village, lobster village, lobster village.
But we got to go yesterday, so we will see you over there.
Good morning, country collectors, and welcome to Puerto Nuevo.
You know he's excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
Back in Rosarito, we walked down from our place to Festival Plaza, where we caught a colectivo here. It took about 20 minutes, and it cost 15 pesos each. When you're ready to stop, just yell out Puerto, and then you can get off.
Puerto Nuevo.
Yeah, and then we just walked through town a bit. They have a lot of little vendors.
And a ton of seafood restaurants.
I think there's over like 40 here.
I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah, it would be a tough decision, but back in Tijuana, our friend Angel told us to go to Siete Mares. He said
the 7 Seas.
It is the best spot right on the water. It's just up here, so let's go head in.
Wow, we just took a little impromptu tour of this place. They have 3 floors, all with incredible views. They have street side, they have ocean side. Whatever you need, this place definitely has it. It's beautiful. Salvador is our waiter today. He is wonderful. Oh, and we're getting some chips and salsa.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Kevin.
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 Oh, thank you. Mucho gusto. We just ordered up our food. So excited. We're not going to tell you what we got yet. You're going to have to wait for that.
So excited.
they know.
I know you know. I just wanted to make sure if you didn't know that you know now. I'm so excited.
But on the way here, we actually passed Baja Studios, which
is where one of the largest grossing films of all time was filmed. You might know it as Titanic.
Titanic, yeah. The studio's humongous, and it was actually built for this movie. You know, they had to have a spot where they could put the 775-foot ship. Well, they built it there, and they built a pool that could hold it, and when looking out, it would blend in with the ocean and just look like it was in the ocean.
I didn't even think of that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And I honestly hope someday that I can have a pool that big.
Okay, keep dreaming. But you can't go in, so I mean, just passing it, that's all you can really do.
It's a studio. They're doing all kinds of secret movie stuff there.
But I still think it's cool that it was, you know, it's just here nearby.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, it's just like another thing that this part of Mexico is famous for.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, and I can understand why movies would want to have this as their location.
Well, you're so close to California here.
That's true.
And can I just say, we were just talking, their chips here are literally one of the best. The salt ratio.
21 states in Mexico, top 3 chips I've ever had.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot. All right, we'll see you when the food arrives.
Here is my best friend, and guess what he brought? Lobster, lobster, lobster.
And rice and beans.
And fresh made.
The flour tortillas.
That steam coming up. Okay. Arla. Es grande.
Yeah.
Es grande, sí.
Okay.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias. What do you think?
I think that I'm in heaven right now.
Yeah.
Lobster Village heaven.
As you see, our food just arrived. I went with the lobster dinner here. So this is the traditional dish you gotta get here, lobster dinner. And right now, it's just for 20 bucks.
Which is a great
Seems like a great deal, yeah.
And I got the Costa Azul, which are shrimp that are stuffed with lobster and then wrapped in bacon. Have you ever heard of something so wonderful before? I don't know if I have, but they look like little bombs of delicious flavor for my mouth.
They look like you. I don't know why.
Hey, they do kind of.
I feel like if you were a food, you would be that.
I mean, you can wrap me in bacon anytime and stuff me with lobster before you do that.
The seagulls are definitely coming over here now, just swooping around.
I am watching you, Steven.
Steven Seagal.
Seagal.
All right, well, let's jump into this. But before we do, we would love to give a special shout out to our new patrons, Irmgard and Gio.
We are dedicating this incredible meal to you. So thank you so much for being part of our community and making this possible.
We appreciate you. And if you would like to join our community, we'll put the link in the description below.
All right, people, the time has finally come. Look at the size of this thing right here. I am going to taste this out. Wow. I cannot even, the lobster is so tender and buttery and sweet, and that bacon that wrapped around it is actually crunchy and salty, and it creates this perfect flavor combination in my mouth. It is increíble.
It's a winner.
It's a winner.
Worth the wait.
Definitely. I'm digging it.
And I don't think I've ever had a lobster like this. I'm used to the Maine lobsters, you know, with the claws, but these are like little guys without claws. But I just dipped it in some butter. Let's taste it. Wow. Oh my God. He's right. It's so sweet. It almost tastes like candy. This is a winner here. Definitely come here when you're in the city.
And make sure you order enough lobsters because you do not want to fight people. They're too delicious.
It's true.
I just went for a tortilla right here. Salvatore said they were big, and I'm like, oh, they're big tortillas? I have never, this is like a tortilla blanket. It's bigger than my head. Seriously, we finally have found something bigger than my head that we eat.
All right, now that Adam is one happy camper, we can head back to the beach. We'll see you over there. Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed Puerto Nuevo as much as we did.
Or at least as much as I did.
I don't know if anyone could do that. We were just sitting here enjoying the sunset. You know, people are just sitting down, sharing drinks. They're throwing food at the birds.
Just really taking in the beauty. And I think that's something that is so special about here. Like, yeah, you can party, but this ocean and this beach are just stunning. So take the time, make the time to come down here, especially at the sunset, because you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, I can say I was honestly very surprised at how beautiful the beach was here. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it, but I just wasn't.
You know, I kind of thought that Ensenada was going to be my preference, and then we came here and I'm like, This place is so cool.
Well, Ensenada has beaches, but they were further down. Like there aren't any right in the main downtown area there. There was Playa Hermosa, but it was, yeah, a bit further away from the center. So I think seeing this beach right here, right in the downtown, it was really appealing to us.
And I love that dock. Really, really love it.
Yeah, the pier, yeah, it is so beautiful. Well, thank you so much for joining us here in Rosarito.
It would have been nowhere near as much fun if you hadn't been here to share it with us, so thank you for that.
If you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to
Ling, 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 the bell.
We'll see you
next time.
Adios.